Welcome. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to this 45-minute practice. In this practice today, my intention is to release some of the pent-up energy that we store in our body. This could be frustration, stress, obviously, anger, and things that don't really serve us, but yet we're holding on to. So get ready for a nice dynamic flow, 45 minutes of connecting with yourself, releasing what has expired, what is no longer serving you, to create space for what it is that you want to bring forward to your life. Let's begin at the top of your mat in a standing position. Feet hip distance, take your hands to your heart space, close your eyes. Take a moment here to welcome yourself to your practice. Show up as you are, just as you are today. And just notice the natural wave of your body. Let your shoulders soften and lift yourself up through the crown of your head. Stand tall here. Stand tall with conviction. Stand tall in your power. Take a moment to bring your power forward today, especially if lately you've given it away. Take it back. Feel into your posture and how you stand, how you carry yourself in this world. As we're all visiting planet Earth, how are we holding ourselves? How are we standing? Notice the embodiment and the feeling that you feel in this moment. Set your intention. Be clear, be precise. What is it that you actually want? Ask for it. And simply with your exhale, send this intention out through your breath and into the world. Let the eyes open. Let's flow. Inhale, reach the arms up, look up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, soften the knees. Inhale, hands through your heart, reach up, prayer. Draw your ribs in. Exhale, hands to heart. Again, inhale, press into your feet. Lift up, cinch your waist. Exhale, dive down, fold, hinge through your hips, soften your knees any amount, release your lower back. Inhale, halfway lift, butt bones, extend back, chest forward. Exhale, fold. Hands to heart. Inhale, reach up, extend, press into your feet. Exhale, hands to heart. One more time. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, dive down, fold, soften through your knees. Halfway lift, inhale. Fold, exhale. Rise up to the sky, let the palms reach up, extend. Exhale, hands to your heart. Let's take a Kali Mudra. Interlace your index fingers. From here, connect your thumbs towards each other. Kali is the goddess of anger. She is the queen of anger, and her job is to release and transition from a place of frustration into joy, into bliss. So see if you can just start to honor this Kali energy that is within you. Have you ever been angry? Have you ever been frustrated, irritated? Notice that. What changes in your nervous system? What changes in your breath? Feel your breath. Reach up. Inhale. As you exhale, stay here. Look forward and bring your ears alongside your biceps. Go up as you cinch your waist in. Reach up, 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 up. Press down through your feet. See if you can keep your ears alongside your biceps. Lengthen your tailbone. Take an inhale. Go up and back just slightly. As you exhale, cactus your arms. Right foot is your standing foot. Lift your left heel off the floor. You're on your left tippy toes. Bend your left knee towards your chest. Now from here, extend your left leg forward. Don't worry about the height of the leg. You could be here. You could be here. Flex your left foot now. Slowly bring your left foot to hover off the floor. Try not to touch the floor. Then reach it back. Point the left toes once again. Take your hands to your heart. Bend your right knee. Extend your left leg. Reach your arms back. Let your palms face up. Variation of flying warrior, warrior 3. Draw your ribs in a little bit more. Extend through that left leg. Feel the fire of your right leg. Slowly from here, bring your left down to the floor. Your left foot down to the floor for 3, 2, 1. Drop your left knee down. Inhale, cactus arms. As you exhale, pick up your left knee and reach your arms back. Flick something, push something away with your palms up to the sky. Again, drop the left knee, inhale, cactus. Maybe thumbs connect with your first finger. Jnana Mudra, exhale, lift your back knee. Extend the arms, flick. Again, inhale, drop the left knee, reach up, cactus arms. Notice what it is that you are intentionally releasing today. Exhale, lift and flick. Now this time, as you inhale, drop the left knee, cactus your arms. As you exhale, release your hands. Pick your left knee off the floor. Straighten ish through your right leg as you inhale. Then slowly pick up your right foot and step your right leg back. Down dog. Exhale. Inhale, come forward. Plank pose. Exhale, drop your knees. Toes stay tucked. Pick your knees off the floor. Inhale, floating up dog. As you exhale, drop knees. Active child's pose. Glide your hips back. Inhale, forward, hands and knees. Round through your upper back, look towards your chest. As you exhale, pick knees, look forward, glide yourself back, down dog. Lift your right leg up to the sky. Look forward in between your hands. Step your left foot a little bit more towards the middle of your mat. We're going to hop switch in the air. So as your right leg lifts, the left leg will lift up. We'll hop switch in the air. Right foot will land, left foot will stay up. Look forward for a visual if you need. Inhale. As you exhale, lift, hop switch, lift, hop switch. Try to get the hips a little over the wrist, hop switch. Again, hop switch. One more time. Good, from here, halfway lift. Left leg is still lifted. As you exhale, slowly step the left foot hip distance to meet the right. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold all the way. Rise up to the sky as you inhale, hands through prayer, reach up, look up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Again, Kali Mudra, interlace your index finger. Let your thumbs this time cross the opposite way. Might feel a little bit more different here. Notice that difference, right? When we don't do something too frequently, we can feel this new flavor. Let yourself feel the new flavors. Reach up, inhale, look up. As you exhale, stay here, look forward, bring your ears alongside your biceps. Pull your ribs in a little bit more. Imagine like you're making a hole in your mat with your feet. Reach up through your index fingers. Breathe in. Exhale, cactus your arms. From here, lift your right heel off the floor, so you're just on your right tippy toe. Slowly pick up your right knee towards your chest, hands free. From here, extend your right leg forwards. Don't worry about the height. Extend through the right leg. Feel the contraction. Now flex the foot. Slowly bring your right foot to hover. Try not to touch the floor. Point your right toes back. Then from here, hands to heart. Bend your left knee. Warrior 3. Reach your arms back. Let your palms face up towards the sky. Draw your shoulders back. Cinch your waist in. Extend out through your right fingertips. If you fall, no big deal. You come back in. Breathe. Slowly release. Right foot comes down to the floor. Drop your right knee, inhale, cactus. Exhale. High lunge with your arms reaching back, flick. Inhale, drop and open. Expand. Exhale, lift the back knee, reach the arms back and flick. Again, inhale, open up. What are you opening? Exhale, what are you releasing? Drop the right knee down as you inhale, cactus. Exhale, release your hands. Pick your back knee off the floor, straighten ish through your left leg, step the left leg back, down dog. Inhale, come forward to plank pose, roll through your spine, nice and slow. Exhale, drop your knees. As you inhale, upward facing dog with your toes tucked, floating variation. As you exhale, glide your hips up and all the way back, down dog. Left leg reaches up to the sky, inhale, down dog split. As you exhale, look forward. Try to keep your hips closed and hop your right foot a little more to the center of your mat. Push into your hands. Try to keep the shoulders over your wrist joints. Soften your right knee. Give yourself some buoyancy. Left leg is extended. Hop switch in the air. Hop switch. Hop switch. Even if it's half an inch off the floor, go. Go ahead. Last one. Left foot steps forward. Keep that right leg lifted. Look forward. Inhale, halfway lift. As you exhale, flex your right foot and slowly step it hip distance to meet your left foot. Adjust your feet as needed. Halfway lift. That's your inhale. Soften through the knees a little bit there if you need. Exhale, fold. Let your head go. Inhale, hands through your heart. Reach up. Look up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Meet yourself at the front of your mat. Close your eyes. Take a moment here. Feel into your breath. Stay with your intention. Stay with yourself. Stay with the intention that you set, the vibration that you are embodying today to stay. Often we're so quick to run, especially when we feel that irritation, frustration, anger. We can call these samskaras or kleshas. Feel. Don't be afraid to feel. Let the eyes open. Inhale, reach up. Let's flow. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, plant your hands and step your legs back into a plank pose. Hold here in your plank and breathe. Palms are under your shoulders. Legs are strong. Breathe. Now separate your feet as wide as your mat. Try to keep your hips as level as you can. Soften your shoulders just a little bit. Take your right hand to touch your left shoulder. Release right hand. Switch left hand over to the right shoulder and release. Now feel the beat. Listen. Left, lower, right, lower, left, lower, right, lower. Here we go. I want you to pay attention to the landing of your hand. Notice the landing. Smooth it out. Smooth those rough edges that you have. You know, those irritable edges. Those edges when you're ready to soar, when you're ready to roar, when you're ready to fight back, right? But what if we didn't fight back? What if we just surrendered? What if we just connected to our breath in those moments when we want to close up, when we want to lash out, when we can feel the rage? What if the rage was the teacher that we were just looking for? Keep going. Breathe. Last 2. 1. Drop your knees now. Let them be as wide as your mat. Tuck your toes under and from there glide back into a wide-legged, active child's pose. On your inhale, come forward, plank pose. Zip the knees up. Exhale, dog pose. Soften your knees a little bit and send your chest back towards your thighs. Right leg up, inhale, down dog split. Exhale, hop your left foot in. Hop switch. Right foot is in front of you. Halfway lift, inhale. As you exhale, step your left foot to meet your right foot, hip distance, nice and slow. Take your time. Halfway lift again. Inhale, lengthen through your spine. Maybe soften your knees a little bit. Send your butt bones back. Exhale, fold. Let your head go. Rise up to the sky. As you inhale, reach up, look up, join your palms. As you exhale, hands to your heart. Stabilize. Now turn to the long right side of your mat. So your feet are hip distance. From here, you're going to interlace your fingers and reach your arms all the way up towards the sky. Try to keep the arms nice and long here. As you keep the arms nice and long, press out through your palms. Now, keep yourself on your right foot. You're going to lean a little bit to the right. Just lift your left heel off the floor. Left heel off the floor. Your arms are going to reach a little bit to the right. Now, hold here. Slowly extend your left leg out to the left. Find your balance. From there, take your left foot across over your right knee. Keep the knees bent. Bend the knees, go up and over to the left side. Again, inhale, arms to the right, kick your left leg to the left, find your balance. Exhale, side bend. Inhale, kick the left leg. Slow. Exhale, side bend. Anytime you want to just soften the elbows as you're transitioning, that might help. Extend. Exhale, transition. Side bend. One more. As you inhale, kick that left leg over to the left. Reach out through your palms. As you exhale, side bend. Now, from here, take your hands to your hips and slowly, left ankle over your right knee, figure 4. Take a seat. Into this imaginary chair, hands down to the floor. 1, 2. From here, see if you can bring your elbows to connect with your shins and interlace your hands behind your right thigh. Hold here, breathe. So what we're trying to do is create more heat in that left glute. The more heat we have, the more we can feel into any sort of irritability that we find in ourselves. And one of the reasons why we are so irritable is because we don't have any patience. So our practice today is really about, as we release, we're also creating patience for ourselves. Take one more breath in. See if you can bend that right knee just a little bit more. Take your hands to your heart space. Pull yourself in. Release your left foot. Pull your right knee in towards your chest. Hold here. Open your right knee to the side. Catch a hold of the foot. Tree pose. Now, option to come into lotus, half lotus tree. From there, maybe you stay with your tree, hands to heart. Maybe Kali tree. Breathe. Try to keep your waist cinching in. It's okay to wobble. It's okay to feel that quiver in your body. Stay with it. Breathe with it. Get used to it here on your mat so that when you are practicing your life, right, you have these tools to remember. And if you forget, it's okay. Your body will start to remember. And when you're ready to remember, you will be ready to remember, right? So to really trust your divine timing. Hands to your heart, wherever you are in tree, right knee to center. Extend your right leg forward. Flex the foot and slowly release. Good. Turn to the front of your mat. Bend your knees. Inhale, chair. Exhale, chest to thighs, feet hip distance. Flick your hands back. Inhale, chair. Exhale, extend through your arms, shoulders back. One more time. Inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. Exhale, chest to thighs and reach your arms back. Now hold here. Draw your ribs in just a little bit more. Feel the length of your lower back. Now we're just going to flick with the hands. We're going to go flick, 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 flick. Breathe. If you want to make it more challenging, lift your heels off the floor. Flick, 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 flick. Breathe. Stay with me. Again, if you fall, no big deal. You come back in. Flick. What are you flicking? What are you releasing? Where are you saying no in your life? Remember, no is a sentence. N-O. Feel into your body. Feel into your breath. Here we go. Last 3. Breathe. 2. Lift the heels a little higher and release. Inhale, chair pose. Come on up. As you exhale, straighten your legs. Take your hands to your heart. Close your eyes just for a moment. Feel into your breath. Feel into the fire. Feel into that sensation. Now, with your inhale, clear something up. Take a big, big full breath in. Fill up your lungs. Now open your mouth. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Let something go. Good. And gently from here, let the eyes open. Okay, we're going to switch to the left side of your mat. From there, your left foot is the base. Lift your right heel off the floor. Interlace your fingertips and flip your palms up towards the sky. Slowly, you're going to go over to the left with your arms and then soften the left knee just a little bit. Kick your right leg over to the right. Then take your right knee across your left knee. Keep that right heel lifted. Bend your knees. Take your arms up and over to the right side. Side bend. Again, come back through center. Soften the elbows a little bit as you transition as you need. One side will be a little bit more different than the other. The slower you go, the more mindful you go. Stay connected to your breath. Without the breath, the shape is just empty. Find your balance. It's okay to fall. And one more time. I fall all the time. But what's different about me is I just get back up and try again and do it again. Now come back through center. Release your hands to your heart space. Take your right ankle over your left knee, coming into a figure 4. Stay here, breathe. Take your hands down towards the ground. Hook your elbows towards your shins. Take your hands behind your left thigh, interlace your fingertips. Sink into this imaginary seat a little bit more, breathe. Remember, we're not practicing perfection. So if you're here to practice perfection, you're going to have a really tough time, not only with your yoga practice, but with your life practice, because perfectionism is just an illusion. It keeps us trapped. It keeps us competitive. It keeps us from doing the things that we want to do because we're so concerned with being perfect. For who? For who? For who? From there, slowly bring your hands back to your heart space. Lift yourself up. Pull the right knee in. Release the right knee. Bend your left knee. Notice the sensation. Stay with me. Extend your left leg all the way to the front of your mat, or rather to the long edge. Now hold here, breathe. Bend your left knee. Open your left hip. Catch a hold of the ankle or the shin. Tree. Also, maybe half lotus tree. Ardha Padmasana. Hold here, breathe. Hands to your heart space. Try to keep your hips nice and level. Feel the stability through your standing leg. Stay connected to your breath. Any variation through your arms, take what you need. Start to feel a little bit more of that fire. And then use your exhales to cool you down. That will really cool you down. Remember that the exhale helps the nervous system to down-regulate, not the inhalation, but the exhalation. This is when you take longer exhales, not bigger, but longer regulated exhales, you start to emotionally regulate yourself, which is such a big, big tool, a big power when you are moving through irritation, frustration, anger, rage. Pull the left knee back through center, extend it out, flex a foot, and release. Turn to the front of your mat, bend your knees, chair pose, inhale. Soften through the knees a little bit more. Try to send your chest up more. So it's not about seated too much in this variation of chair, but reaching the arms a little higher. Inhale, exhale, chest to thighs, flick your hands back. Again, inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Exhale, chest to thighs, reach your arms back, let your palms face up. One more, inhale, chair pose. Exhale, chest to thighs, and reach your arms back. Now hold through your palms. Breathe. Now, this time, make a fist with your hands and reach back through the fist. Option to stay here, maybe sit a little bit deeper, try to keep your shoulders level with your hips. Option to lift your heels off the floor. You're on the balls of your feet. Draw your ribs in a little bit more. Shoulders back. Keep reaching the fist back. Feel the quiver of your thighs. Last 3, 2, and on 1, release the heels. Inhale, chair, come on up. Exhale, hands to your heart and stabilize. Hold, breathe, close your eyes again. Feel into your breath. Feel into the fire in your feet, maybe the corner edges of your feet, the soles of the feet. Root down here. Feel into the root of your feet. Ground yourself. The ground has you. Stay connected to the ground. And the more you stay connected to the ground, right, you create this grounding energy within you. When you are grounded, that's exactly what it means. You're grounded. So no matter what storm you are moving through, you will move through that, but in a way that feels very grounded. You move through anything, no matter what, because that's the kind of person you are. Will things defeat you? Yeah, sure. But you will come back up. You will rise, just like the phoenix, from its ashes, rising into a rebirth, into a transformed self. Call it a new self. Breathe in. Exhale. Eyes open. Inhale. Reach the arms up. Let's keep flowing. Exhale, dive down, fold, hinge through your hips. Inhale, halfway lengthen your spine. Exhale, plant your hands, step your legs back, plank. Try to step back with the other leg that you usually do not use. Press into your palms, plank pose, inhale. As you exhale, drop your knees and glide your hips all the way back as you look forward, active child's pose. As you inhale, come forward. Hands and knees. Exhale, lift knees. Go back. Down dog. Soften your knees a little bit here. Chest towards your thighs. Let your head relax a little bit more. Try to keep your ears alongside your biceps. Take a big full breath in. And a full clearing exhale out. Take your right big toe and your right second toe into your left heel. Press that left heel down as you extend both legs. Good, now come forward, keeping the feet as they are into this plank variation hold. Take your right knee to touch your right tricep. Now hold it here, round your upper back and bring your right knee a little higher towards your right shoulder. Spin your left heel over towards the long left side of your mat. Hold here, option to stay, option to reach your left arm back, palm is facing the sky. Breathe. Now, if your left hand is down, pick it up. Right ankle over your left knee, figure 4. Bend your knees and reach your left arm now up and over your ear. As you reach the arm up and over your ear, start to curve your left side. So push into the right hand, curve your left side a little bit more so that like there's water on your left fingertips and it's like sprinkling down towards the floor. Curve that left side as much as you can. Good. From here, take your left hand to your left hip. Kick your right leg over towards the long left side of your mat so you're on the knife edge of your right foot. Climb onto your fingertips. Pick up your back heel. Straighten your right leg, and that will help you to anchor your right foot down to the floor. Look forward. Inhale. As you exhale, bend your left knee towards the ground, and that will bend your right knee. Inhale, straighten through your legs, look forward. Think halfway lift. As you exhale, bend the back knee, that will immediately bend your front knee. One more time, as you inhale, straighten through your legs. Extend your hips back, chest forward. As you exhale, bend your back knee, that will immediately bend your front knee. Good, now hold, awkward lunge. Take your hands to your heart space. Breathe. Now reach your arms forward. Take your right hand away from the left, so over to the left. Turn your palms, connect. Interlace your fingertips. Find that Kali Mudra. Now from here, reach up. Up and up and up. Hug your inner thighs towards one another. Cinch your waist in. Feel your feet. Breathe. Take one more breath in. Go up and back slightly. As you exhale, release. Hands come to the front of your mat. Step your left foot to meet your right foot. Outside. Look forward. Inhale, halfway lift. As you exhale, fold. Let your head go. Soften through your head a little bit. Hands through heart. Keep the legs. Inhale, reach up, look up. As you exhale, take your hands to your heart space. Lift your right heel off the floor. Bend your standing knee. The more you bend your standing knee, right, you'll notice immediately your knees will connect. Eagle. Take your right foot behind your left calf if that's possible. If not, take your right tippy toes just to the left. Breathe. Now, this time, interlace your hands. Take it behind the base of your skull, right at the back of your head. Open your elbows wide. Breathe. Take an inhale. As you exhale, release. Take your hands to your heart. Pull your right knee towards your chest. Bend your left knee. Take your right leg back. Bring your hands down to the floor, standing splits. Option to stay here if you want to work your hand balance or there's hop switches. Feel free to do this. Lift your right hip over your left hip so it's an open hip splits. Soften the standing knee a little bit if you need. Point to your right tippy toes. Now from here, left hand is your base. You can stay on your fingertips or palm, coming into half moon. Take your right hand towards your right hip. Spin your chest open towards the right. Good, now hold here. Bend your right knee. See if you can bring your heel towards your glute and open the knee. Take the right hand to catch a hold of your right foot. Bring your heel closer to your glute. Now, send your right knee back to the back of your mat. Breathe. Spin your chest open. Feel into your breath here. Take your right hand to your right hip and kick your right leg over to the right. Inhale, bend the right knee, kick it back. Bend the right knee, kick it to the right. One more. Bend the knee, kick it to the back. Breathe. Find your gaze. Bend the knee and kick it to the right. From here, bring your right foot down to meet your left foot hip distance. Halfway lift. Inhale, lengthen through your spine. Exhale, fold. Rise up to the sky as you inhale. Reach up, look up, join your palms. As you exhale, take your hands and fold. Dive down, swan dive. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, step your right leg back into a lunge. On your inhale, down dog splits. Extend your left leg up all the way. And as you exhale, bend your left knee and open your hip. Good, hold here and breathe. Now, option to stay here. Try to bring this left glute, the left heel close to the glute, or turn your right toes a little bit over to the right at a diagonal and walk your left hand a little closer towards you. Now here, slowly, start to reach your right arm back and catch a hold of your left foot. Can you lift the left knee a little higher? Same variation that we did in that Ardha Chandrasana, in that half moon. Extend the left leg, point the left toes. Bring your hands back, bring your right foot back to center. Three-legged plank as you inhale, come forward. As you exhale, three-legged chaturanga, bend your elbows halfway. Inhale, up dog, regular variation. As you exhale, drop knees, tuck toes, glide your hips back, active child's pose. Inhale, round forward, look towards your chest. Rounded spine as you exhale, look forward. Glide your hips back, lift knees, downward facing dog. Let your head relax, gaze back. Breathe. Take a moment, find your breath. In fact, let's drop the knees, untuck the toes, and take a moment to bring the hands to your thighs. Close your eyes and just feel into that. Take a sigh if you need to. You probably do need to, a big sigh for all the things that you're moving through. Life, the ups, the downs. And our intention in our yoga practice is to come to a place of saucha, a place of purity. Pure with our intentions, pure with everything that we do, in the way we eat, in the way we love, in the way we speak, in the way we embody. Purity reminds me of being honest, to be honest with yourself about where you are. Do you like where you are? If the answer is yes, amazing. Stay there. Continue to stay there. But if not, what is it that's holding you back? What is that thing that's holding you back? What is that fear that you've got in there? Don't be afraid to bring it forward and look at it, see it, feel it. Recognize it. Is it really your fear? Or did you inherit it? Or did someone tell you and you believed it? Is it really, really yours? What you're cleaning up with me today, is it really yours? Or is it someone else's mess that you're cleaning up? And all we can do in our life is clean our own mess, clean our own side of the street. And that is what we are doing through asana, through pranayama, through dharana, through satana, yoga, meditation, your dharma, and your daily practice. Whether that's sitting with yourself for 1 minute, or whether you're doing a 45-minute yoga practice, physical yoga practice. It all adds up. Your tiny steps that you are currently taking is still considered steps. Please remember that. Tiny steps are still steps. Take a breath in with me. And a deep exhale out. Let the eyes open. Come on up to stand on your knees. Reach your arms up. Let your palms face forward. Inhale. As you exhale, glide your hips back and take your hands down for 3, 2, 1. As your hands land on 1, tuck toes, hip distance. Come forward. Inhale. As you exhale, lift knees. Go back. Down dog. Exhale. Let your head go. Now from here, lift your left leg up to the sky. Inhale, down dog split. As you exhale, take your left big toe and your pinky towards your right heel. Feel into that left foot. The left foot is extending your right hamstring. Breathe into the extension. Keep the legs come forward to plank. Shoulders are over your wrists, hugging your ribs in. Soften the shoulders just a little bit. Now from here, left knee towards your left elbow. See if you can touch it. Now hold here. Start to dome your upper back. So you're doming. You're lifting the back heel a little bit more. Left knee towards your left shoulder. Good. Now turn your right toes down towards the ground. From here, option to stay or reach your right arm back. Let your palm face up. Keep pushing into that left hand. Keep the left arm straight. Breathe. If your right hand is on the floor, pick it up. Then take your left ankle over your right knee. Bend your right knee and reach your right arm up and over your ear. Now from here, now that we have a straight line, we want to curve this whole right side. So what you're going to do to curve is push into this left hand. Start to lift your hips just a little bit. Curve through your right side, that C curve. Send your left butt bone back and let your right fingertips, like there's water just dripping, let it drip to the front of your mat. Lean back just slightly. Feel that curve through your right side. Then take your right hand towards your right hip. Slowly step your left foot to the outside of the right side of your mat. Both fingertips, all 10 fingertips, down to the floor. Now from here, straighten-ish through your left leg and your back leg. Look forward. As you exhale, drop your right knee down towards the floor. Again, inhale. Pick up the back knee, lengthen through your spine. Look forward. Try to send your heart forward, more like an up dog. And as you exhale, drop your right knee. One more time. Inhale, extend. Exhale, drop the right knee. Stay here, awkward lunge. Bring your hands to your heart space. Take a moment. Feel into your breath. Draw your left hip back a little bit more. Reach your arms forward. Take your left arm over your right. Turn your palms to face each other. Interlace your fingers. Apart from your index finger, Kali Mudra. Reach up through your arms. Draw the shoulders back just a little bit more. Breathe. Go up a little more as you inhale. As you exhale, release your hands. Pick up your back knee. Step your right foot to the outside of your left foot. Cross-legged forward fold. Halfway lift is your inhale. Try to align your pinky toes as you exhale, fold. Hands to your heart. Inhale. Rise up towards the sky. Exhale. Take your hands to your heart space. Pick your left heel off the floor. Bend your right knee, sit low, your knees will connect, pick up your left foot, option to curl your left foot behind your right calf. Hold here, breathe. Interlace your fingers, take them right at the back of your head. Crack your heart open, lean back. Open the elbows a little bit more. Let your armpits breathe. Curve through your upper back, like you're slingshotting your heart open. What are you throwing out to the world today? How are you opening your heart to new things today? From there, release. Take your hands to your heart space. Pull your left knee in towards your chest. No hands. Bend your right knee. Kick your left leg all the way back. Bring your hands down to the floor. Standing splits. Option, again, to take a hand balance. Open your left hip now for half moon. Right hand is slightly more forward than your right foot. From there, take your left hand towards your left hip. Just spin your chest open to the left. Soften the right knee a little bit if you need. Bend your left knee. Catch a hold of your left foot, Chopasana. And try now to send your left knee back towards the back of your mat. Keep hugging the left heel towards your left glute. Draw your ribs in a little bit. Soften the right knee a little. That way you're not locking anything. Then from there, take the left hand to the left hip. Kick your left leg out towards the left. Rebend your left knee. Kick it to the back of the mat. Bend the left knee. Kick it over towards the left side of your mat. Try to keep your toes and your hip level. Bend and then straighten and kick back. One more time. Bend. Pull it in. Kick to the left. Point the left toes. Bend. Kick all the way to the back. Good, and slowly from here, release your left hand down towards the floor. Gently bring your left leg all the way back. Press into your palms as you inhale, down dog splits. Lift that right leg all the way up. And as you exhale, bend your right knee. Option to stay. See if you can bring your right heel closer towards your glute. Or turn your left toes a little over towards the left at a diagonal, like a warrior one back foot. Your left hand now is much lighter, which means that if you want, reach your left arm back and catch a hold of your right toes. Now look at your right knee and lift your right knee just a little higher. Breathe. So you know where all that rage is stored? Your quads. It's all stored in the quads, specifically the quads. The quadriceps. Rage lives there, frustration lives there, anger lives there. Every part of your body is connected to a certain emotion. And sometimes one body part can have many different emotions. And then from here, extend through your right leg, bring your left hand down to the floor, look forward, pick up your left heel, come forward, three-legged plank, inhale. Exhale, bend your elbows. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, drop knees, tuck toes, glide yourself back. Active child's pose. We'll take a seat. Either just drop your hips or from down dog, hop, take a seat. Bring your feet hip distance. Reach your arms forward. Inhale, cactus. Exhale, round, come down for 3, 2, and 1. Pull your knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a squeeze. Sway a little side to side, big toes stay connected. Take your hands to your knees. Open up into a variation of happy baby. Big toes touch, knees are open wide, palms connected to the patella, your kneecap there. And if you would like happy baby, take happy baby. And then from there, release your feet as wide as your mat. And just let your elbows open up like a cactus. Sway your knees from side to side. Massage those glutes there. Bring the soles of the feet together. Let your knees open wide. Left hand to your heart, right hand to your belly. Coming into our final relaxation. Option to stay here in Shavasana or straighten your legs out. You decide. Check in with your breathing. It will start to slowly slow down from this journey that you just experienced. And what is it about that certain thing or that certain someone that angers you? What is it that they project? What is it that they trigger? And the work of our healing practice is to go to the root. Not just find band-aids, but to find the root of the cause. And literally weed the root out, all the stuff that you need to take out. To resoil, to replant. Whatever you take care of will blossom. It's like a plant. I'm sure you have a plant somewhere in your house or your garden. If you don't take care of it, it cannot take care of itself. You need to nurture it. You need to water it. You need to love it. You need to speak with it. At least acknowledge it. Or else it just dies. It's just gone. No life, no love, no attention. We can't just expect it just to grow by itself. Right? That's ludicrous. It's the same thing with you. You cannot just grow just by yourself. to love yourself, to nurture yourself, to water yourself. And if you're not, there's something there for you to really look at when you're ready, of course. Because the work could only work when you work it. Or else it's just another thing that you just tick off your to-do list. Did my yoga today? Did you really water yourself in your yoga today? Love yourself today? Nurture yourself today? And if the answer is yes, then yeah, you are practicing correctly. There's a spiritual anatomy that you connect to. Take as much time here as you need. I will leave here with your thoughts and your sensations, and I will see you soon in our next practice. Until then, let go of all that stuff that doesn't serve you anymore. You know it's time. From my heart to yours, namaste.